So I'm here with this absolutely stunning lady right here. If you want to introduce yourself for the people that don't know who you are.
Hi everyone, I'm Irene Agbontine, the founder of TTYA London.
So you've just come off stage, we've pulled you off, obviously you've done a nice little conversation, but I want to speak to you about kind of what it was like when you got that invitation to come and speak at Black Tech Fest.
I think for me, the common denominator across a lot of the panels has been about community and networking, right? So I think, and also for me on a personal mission, it's about like give back and giving back the knowledge and the skills of what I've learned over the years. So for me, there was no better platform for me to be able to come and give that knowledge and give that those insights, and especially in a platform that's championing like the Black community, that's championing how we are evolving as a community. So I was really excited. So thank you guys again for having me here.
Amazing. So towards the latter part of your interview, you spoke about other women seeing you as an example of who they can be. Who was your example? How did you get to where you are now?
Do you know what? That's so crazy. There wasn't many, especially across entertainment and music. I think the first person that I kind of really saw championing women like me was Bazoma St. John, right? And again, she was in the US, so we never really had anyone. I didn't feel like I had anyone that was in the UK that I could connect with, or I could message, or I can be like, oh, can I get some mentorship? Everyone was like stateside, So again, I think when there's a space that you don't resonate with, you create your own space. And I think I'm from a bit of an older generation that was that DIY generation. Like, we didn't have any rules, we didn't have anything given down to us, there wasn't no nepotism going on over here. So everything we kind of discovered and uncovered was via our community, was via our friends. So I think for me, it was just like, okay, well, actually, we're the generation that's going to learn on the go, but actually we're the generation that's going to equip the next generation with the tools and the insights. And hey, my sister, this is what I learned, or these people were not paying me, so think twice before you are going there.
Honestly.
So I think for us, it's about like making sure that we're always communicating the highs as well as the lows. That's the only way the generation behind us are going to be able to super exceed what we're doing.
Amazing. So in essence, you were the you that you didn't have when you were coming up, and I think that's absolutely amazing. So what's the one thing that keeps you going?
I think the love for what I do. I think I work really hard, and I'll be the first person to kind of put my hand on my heart and say that. But I actually love what I do, so it's not really a job. It's like I try to make it look and feel as fun as possible, and I get to like travel the world with a lot of my friends and have a good time. And it's under the umbrella of work, which is great, but also like it takes up a huge proportion of my time. So I have to kind of make it fun and enjoyable. Otherwise, I'll just be like sad and lonely, lonely.
So what is one piece of advice you would give to a young woman like yourself going into an industry that's very male dominated, that women are told or made to feel a certain type of way when they're going into leadership positions? What's a bit of advice that you give for the young women out there?
I would just say, like, stand in your truth and, like, always trust